Hello students, how are you all? Nice to see you. By the end of today's video, you will be able to understand what is comma and how to use it. It is a very important part of punctuation. So without wasting time, let's start the topic. To separate three or more items in the list, a comma is used to separate three or more items in the list. Example, some famous hill stations in North India. Some famous hill stations in North India are Kashmir, Manali, Nainital and Almora. Students, you can see that here is a list: Kashmir, Manali, Nainital and Almora. To separate these hill stations, here comma has been used. Here after Kashmir, after Manali. So to separate three or more items, a comma is used. Understand? Let's see the second use. Between a greeting or an exclamation or an address. So a comma is used between a greeting or an exclamation or an address. How? Let's see. The examples are: good morning Mr. Rahul, good morning Mr. Manish. So good afternoon Rahul sir, good evening Mahesh sir. So like that we need to use comma. So after the greeting, to separate the addressor, a comma is used. We can see in the second sentence as well. Thank you children, thank you teachers, thank you students. So here it is a greeting and this is address. So to separate them, a comma is being used here. We can see the third example. Oh mama, oh it's very bad. So before exclamation, to separate interjection and exclamation, a comma is used. Understand? So let's go through with the another use. When someone is addressed directly, when we address someone directly, comma is used. Let's see. Harman, will you help me? Rahul, would you drop me at the station? Kajal, will you assist me? So there are many sentences that can be made by using comma. So this is addresser and directly we are addressing someone. We can see in the next sentence. Please take a seat Mr. Rahul. Please give me a seat Mr. Rahul. So we can use the comma in this way as well. So the next is to separate any extra information. To separate any extra information, we use comma. And we can use comma to separate information in the beginning, in the middle and in the end. How? Let's see. A long time ago, there lived a king. So a long time ago, it is an extra information about the sentence. So we can separate the information by using comma. Let's see the second sentence. My grandmother, who is 80, is very good at chess. My grandmother, who is 80, is very good at chess. So it is an extra information, and here comma has been used in the middle part of the sentence. So I have underlined so that you could easily see it. Now the third sentence. The firefighters got into action almost immediately. Means they came into action. They came into action when the fire started burning almost immediately. Means they started doing work immediately. So I have underlined these words and the comma is separating these words, and to separate information which is in the end of the sentence, comma is used. And the last one, before coordinating conjunctions, a comma is used when we make a sentence using two clauses, two independent clauses, and when we use coordinated conjunction, a comma is used before coordinated conjunction. I went running to catch the ball, but Raju was there before me. I tried very hard, but I couldn't pass the exam. He studied hard, but he couldn't pass the exam. So we can use coordinating conjunction in the sentence, but before that coordinating conjunction we need to put comma over here. So here I have used comma over here before the word but. So I hope today you have understood today's concept. So you have to do the exercise which I will be sharing with you. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice time. Thank you.